Good morning, family. Welcome to another video. Here, Kevin, and it's another motivational video for you guys. Happy Thanksgiving for everybody in Canada. Today's the holiday. Hopefully, you guys are home and relaxing with your loved ones and getting your money. So, hopefully, you guys are researching and getting out there. That's what I'm going to be doing. This weekend. So I want to get into Bitcoin. I need to make some money, so I'm gonna try and play around with it to see if I can make anything. Maybe it'll work. And then I still have my Shopify store that I still gotta play around. The shipping part is not working. So I have no clue what to do, so I have to research that. If you guys know how to fix my store, message me please and help me. It's kind of complicated, but it shouldn't be complicated. Like I just have to research it, and it's stressing me out. What else? Oh yeah. So the point of today's video is about gratitude and giving thanks. So for kind of weird, this is like really weird, but this past week, two guys I work with. So I'm the manager. You guys probably have problem people in your work that perform the least and give the most trouble. So two guys, which I would say are almost the bottom two guys in the company, both just got $100,000 each. One guy has an insurance claim that went through, so he just got his money. And it was $97,000, he said, after all his lawyer fees and all that kind of stuff. And someone I heard just won the lottery, the local lottery, Lottomax. He got the Encore, so he got $100,000, and he's sitting on his website with his $100 check, which is awesome. Like, before I was hating yesterday because it's these guys who just do the least amount of work. Like they just drag their feet, go on break about 5 minutes earlier. And every break, so every day he's getting a half hour. That's what we're trying to be fair. Like there's hard workers at our place, and most of the guys are hard workers. So that's why I was kind of hating, because why isn't the hard workers getting this money? And how is it two of them got $100,000? Like just a big lump sum, like $100,000. So I'm thinking. So I came up with, it's a learning lesson for me. I'm getting that money. So this is a learning lesson. So they didn't tell me. Well, the one guy told me. The other guy told the owner of the company, and he said he wants to keep it a secret. I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm almost positive he does hard drugs. So I'm pretty sure it's just going to drugs. And the other guy did bought a house, and he put all his money into that. So this is a lesson on what to do with my money when I do get it. So it's gratitude, it's giving back, and it's giving thanks for it, and it's investing it into something bigger and better. And that's what we gotta do. We gotta keep rolling with our money, and we gotta keep going with our money, and we're just gonna get more. And just be thankful for every little thing that you do. Keep giving thanks for everything. Just remember that, and we will be successful and happy and get our money. And that's what it's all about, right? I think. Well, we'll see. Okay. Well, I hope you guys are having a good Thanksgiving. Get some relaxation, and just research if you're not doing anything today. Don't waste your day. Don't waste it too much. Relax, but still do something. So, okay, See you guys. Thanks for watching.
There was a day that I became wealthy. I'll tell you the day, I know that day I was rich. I was broke. I was pissed. I was angry at everybody else but who? Myself. I had a friend that I loaned money to when I had barely enough and I knew he needed it, and I gave him $1,200, and I'm here not able to eat. I'm down to like $25, $26, and I'm saying to him, calling him, and he's not returning my call, and I just need some money, and he's ignoring me. I didn't ignore him then, so I'm pissed. I'm frustrated. In the midst of all this, I'm also pragmatic. I got 25 and change, call it $26. What the hell am I gonna do? I don't have any plans for economics. I got overhead that's crazy. I'm living in this little tiny apartment, 400 square feet in Venice, California. So I thought, okay, when I was totally broke early on when I was 17, I used to save my money up and go to the smorgasbord and load up for Christmas, load up for the week. So I didn't drive there because I wasn't gonna spend the gas to get there, plus I needed to walk, so I walked there. And I go in, I'm not dressed really great, but it's Marina Del Rey, it's okay. And I got a place right by the window and I can see these yachts going by, and I'm dreaming of what life could be like. And I'm starting to let go of my anger, and I'm starting to focus on what I want instead of what I don't want. How many followers say I? And that shifted me just a bit. And now I'm eating, which shifted me a lot. And I got this giant plate stacked up, and I don't know what the amount was. It was like, whatever it was, $6.95, $7.95, right? So I'm gonna do this, I could probably do this 3 or 4 times, right? Somewhere in that range. As I'm finishing my meal, this little boy comes in, dressed in a little suit. I honestly don't know how old he'd be, probably in the 3rd grade, so maybe 8 years old, 9 years old, something like that. And he opened the door for his mother, and he came over and he pulled out the seat for her, and she sat down. And she was a pretty lady, but as pretty as she was, I was totally obsessed by this boy. He had presence at 7 or 8 years old. And it moved me. I don't know why, it moved me. And I thought, this kid is like pure. I want him to always be this way. He's such a good kid, he's a giver. So I got up and I paid for the meal, and whatever it was, $6, $7. So now I've got whatever left, $17, $18, $19. And I walk up to this little boy, and I said, excuse me. And I said, I just want to acknowledge you for being such an extraordinary gentleman. I said, I saw the way you treated your lady, how you opened the door, how you pulled the chair out. I said, that's class. I said, my name's Tony, what's yours? I don't honestly remember his name, Charlie or something. And he looked up at me and I said, Charlie? I said, that's amazing, taking your date out for a lunch like this. He goes, well, actually, she's my mom. And I said, that's even more cool. And he said, oh, but I'm not taking her lunch because I think he said he was 8. I said, oh, yes, you are. I had no plan for this. I just reached in my pocket, I took all the money I had left, $17, $18, $19, and I put it on the table. I said, you're taking her to lunch. He looked up at me and he goes, I can't take that. I said, sure you can. He said, why? Because I'm bigger than you are. And he smiled real big, and I didn't even look at his mom. I just turned and walked away. And I didn't walk out of that door. Flew home. I should have been freaking out. How the fuck am I gonna eat? But I didn't. I flew because something inside of me had finally got past scarcity. I finally realized there's something inside of us more than our limits, especially around this thing called money that I had let terrorize me. And I got home, and the mailman came that day, and I had no idea I was gonna have my next meal. And a letter comes, and it's from the guy I loaned the money to. Handwritten note saying, I've been avoiding you, it's wrong, I'm so sorry, you were there when I needed you. Here's what I owe you plus a little bit more. And the $1,200 was there, plus another $100 for the time that I had to take care of it. And for me, $1,300, that was enough to run my show for a month or two. And I cried. And then I decided, what does this mean? And I thought, this means that whenever you give, it's always gonna come back, so you don't have to ever think about that again. Just give. And the rewards will be greater than you can ever imagine. I don't know if that's coincidence, but I decided to believe that day was a blessing when I became rich. And I can tell you honestly, I've had tough days in my life, economically, emotionally, like all of us. But I've never gone back to that. Scarcity, I never will. The secret to living is giving. Do it when you don't have it, and I promise you, scarcity will leave your life.